today we're out in the field with JR Van Der Walt. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
All right. And JR is out stockpiling manure for the spreader. So JR, can you tell the viewers a little bit about what you're up to today?
Okay, yeah, so what we're basically doing today is we're running the live bottoms, and we're just hauling manure out of the feed yards and stockpiling it at the fields. So that way whenever the spreader gets to it, we have a good stockpile and they can just run out it, and we don't hold them up, you know, just going from hand to mouth, I would say. We kind of build a little stockpile to them. So basically we just run out to the feed yard and collect the manure out of the pens. Most of the manure we're doing right now is unturned, so it's basically raw manure we're spreading on the fields. And yeah, that's kind of the thing we're doing today. I would say the most exciting part of it is probably running the spreader, but we're in here. We get to see the whole countryside.
Yes, sir.
And, yeah, this feed yard will probably do a couple of 1,000 tons out of it. For this year, it's been pretty good to us, wet, and we could, you know, get most of the manure off the pads on the inside, I would say, or I don't know, out of the pens. If it's a drier year, you struggle to get a whole lot of manure out, and then if it's wet, you don't want the whole lot of manure inside the pens either. So you want it kind of clean, and clean animals is healthy animals as well, and then the manure does a lot good to us on the fields as well, you know, with just the microbiology and everything that it contributes to on the fields, raising a better crop, and yeah, making good business.
So JR, do you know how often do they have to scrape the pens? Is there a rule of thumb?
I would say, like, generally you try and do it at least twice a year. Start of summer, because then we go into the rainy season.
Okay.
That way you get clean pens. Like I said earlier on, cleaner pens is healthier for the cows as well. And then in front, you know, right in front of them, I would say ahead of the winter, we try and do it as well, because that way you don't have, if you have that snow and stuff, you can just pile up the snow at the corner of the pens over here, close to the drainage. As we turn in here, you'll just see the V-drain shape in the middle, and all that snow would melt away and won't make a lot of damage in the pens itself.
So these piles we're seeing here have been here for several months, probably.
These, we piled them up about, I don't know, a month, 2 months ago during the winter. Yeah, so that's kind of, and you can still see it's pretty wet. There's some lumps of snow still inside of it whenever we spread it out. So yeah, we're just trying to clean it out now and get it yeah, just hauled out and cleaned out over here and make it look nice. And as well, if you have a whole lot of manure in the pens over here, with heavy rains, it washes down into these coral dams, I don't know, the lagoons, what they call them, on the bottom. And that kind of, if you clean it up in the top, you don't have to clean it out of the lagoons that much.
You gotta clean it one place or the other.
Yeah, it's either or. You're gonna pay some money for it, so yeah, it's better doing it over here and way cleaner.
What would you guess it takes you, you know, on average to do a pen? Is there, you know, is it a half a day, a full day?
So it depends on how much manure is in the pen and how wet it is. Most of these pens are kind of the same size, so I would say about 25 to 30 minutes if we have 3 semis running. The bigger pens like we have over here, they have a lot more of manure in it. We've been doing this one the whole afternoon.
No kidding. So
yeah, so this one would probably have about, this one would probably have about 2,000 tons, around about 1,000 to 2,000 tons of manure in it.
And who do we have operating the payloader? Is that Garrett?
Garrett.
Okay.
Yeah, Garrett's in the payloader. So we were fortunate enough this year to put in gates over here at the feed yard to speed things up a little. And it hasn't been this way ever since. We used to back up in here, actually. So if you have the way we came in right now, that was the way you would back up to be able to load over here. And then if we did the pens on this side, the ones on this side, you'll be having a load on the back and then have to back out this whole pen.
Yeah, so you really made the process way more efficient with the gates.
A lot, yeah. We did. I think on the estimate John and I worked out, it's about 15 minutes per load.
Wow.
So if you take that 15 minutes per load and you work that through a working day where you do about, I don't know, 10 to 20 loads,
It's a big
that's
difference.
a lot of time. Yeah.
Yep. And you know, you're saving fuel, wear and tear.
Yeah. And not just backing up. I mean, just backing up, it causes wrecks.
Yep.
A lot of wrecks. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're pretty fortunate, and it speeds things up. As you'll see in the back, the next semi is just pulling in right behind us.
Okay. Yep. I see him back there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, JR, thank you for your time today.
No problem.